Well, thank you, Governor. You're a great leader, and you're doing a great job in this state, and I'm personally observant of it, along with your Lieutenant Governor. And of course, our state legislature is one of the best in the country. Really proud of these three state legislators who have done so much to carry this ball, but virtually everybody in the state legislature is working on this in one way or the other. I go all the way back to the Ronald Reagan days when we had to come up with the Sagebrush Rebellion because of the way the West was being treated. And we rocked them back on their heels. We just didn't go far enough. It's just that simple. But we also had Reagan, who claimed that he was a sagebrush rebel as well. And it helped us get our point of view across, and we have had, since then, at least some better consideration by the federal government. But we know that 2/3 of our state is really controlled by the federal government, and a lot of those overseers really don't have what it takes to care for our state like we do. Our folks are very proud of this state. We love this state. We can take better care of it than the federal government, and we will take better care of it. But more importantly, we will be able to develop our resources in a way that our educational system will benefit greatly. Some of our counties are so federally owned that they hardly can raise any money every year for education, let alone other matters. Every year back there we have to come up with payments in lieu of taxes, which is a small down payment on what the federal government really does owe for demanding control over all of this land. And you know, a lot of states we're in our shape that no longer have the federal government as overseers over every aspect of their lives. And I'll just point out one just clear-cut aspect of it. North Dakota. You know, the president has been bragging over the last number of months that there's more oil being developed under his administration than prior administrations. Well, there's a good answer to that. It's no thanks to his administration. It's because states like North Dakota, where they found the Bakken claim, are developing their oil on private lands. Now there's a big find down in Texas, again on private lands. And they don't have to go hand in hand to the federal government and get turned down year after year after year for projects that really make sense. I can guarantee you that the people of Utah know better about how to handle our lands than any overseer back there in Washington. And that's not a knock at all of them, because some of them really are sincere and dedicated. But the fact of the matter is we live here. We understand this state. We love this state. We cherish it. We want to make it the best state in the union in every way possible, and we're thwarted in that in many respects because of federal ownership of our lands. We're tired of it. And I believe we've got to all stand up. And we do it in the name of education, but we also do it in the name of preservation. We also do it in the name of developing lands where they ought to be developed. And we also do it in the name of helping our country. And Utahns are ready and prepared to do that. We have a Western State Caucus back there. I'm the chairman of the Western Lands in that caucus. And I have to say that we're few in number. But the fact of the matter is we've got a tougher group of Western state senators than we've had in many years. And I think we're about to get even tougher. So I'm hopeful that we can push this forward and get some people on the other side to help us back there and give us the right to run our own lands in our own way. We'll do it better. We'll make these lands more productive. And above all, we'll help our kids in ways that they are currently not being helped because of the lack of funds. I'm really proud of our governor and all the people who are speaking to you here today, these three legislators, and I would just compliment them for the work they're doing. God bless.